What's up guys, it's Daniel here and we're back at it. It's been about a year since my last video. I haven't really filmed any kind of skateboarding too much this year. Last year I was pretty busy filming with a good buddy of mine. We released a little minute part over on this channel. It's kind of old now, but I wanted to help you guys out and to tell you what you should be looking for when it comes to long lens for DSLR and mirrorless cameras. Today specifically, I'm going to tell you guys what's worked for me and what I find to be the perfect lens for filming long lens on Sony cameras. So it's the Sony A7iii W lens, and the big thing that really makes me love this lens and why I find it to be the most helpful thing when you're filming skateboarding is that it has a zoom motor. A zoom motor is gonna really increase the quality of your guys' clips. If you guys go back and try watching some kind of older skate videos, you'll see that a lot of those long lens clips, they'll kind of snap forward onto the person skating into the clip very quickly and very not, I guess the perfect word to describe it would be smooth. And so a big thing that can help you in kind of getting that smooth zoom in on your subjects is a zoom motor. So this lens right here, you guys can see that right here. This is the zoom motor right here. You can zoom in and zoom out, and it makes your clips and it makes filming skateboarding a lot easier when you can just zoom in like this and then zoom out by pressing down like that. If anyone else is familiar with VX1000s or the VX series, they all have that zoom pool on the top of the camera, which makes it very easy to film your long lens clips. So I can understand if some of you guys are coming from filming on VX and it's kind of annoying that you have to pull zoom by going like that on a lens. That can be very frustrating, having to pull on a lens back and forth like that. That's why you all should try to look for a lens with a zoom motor, and that's why I'm recommending you guys the Sony A7iii W. I'm gonna try throwing some clips in here towards the end so you guys can watch just how those zoom clips look, and then I'm gonna turn on my camera here so you guys can kind of, hopefully it comes out. If not, I'll throw a different clip in there of the zoom going in on the lens and the zoom going out on the lens. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't even know if it's focused in on the camera, but regardless, I'll throw a clip in there post so that you guys can see what it looks like on the lens itself. But it's my favorite lens. It's the lens I use even on my A7 III. It's the only lens I use because it's just perfect. And I highly recommend you guys look for something like that with a zoom motor if you're going to be filming long lens. And if you have a Sony, go for the A7iii W, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I filmed a lot of my long lens clips on my A7 III, and then I'll film my fisheye clips on my A6000, and I'm usually not disappointed with my clips. And so it works perfect for full frame cameras because they have that Super 35 mode. And so it basically will adjust your camera so it doesn't look really distorted, because it's not meant for a full frame camera obviously, but you can still make it work on a A7 III, and the clips I'm going to show you will display that pretty much, that you can work it with an A7 III, because that's all my long lens clips are from, is from my full frame camera, guys. If you're on Canon, they do have a lens. I will probably link it down below. At the moment I can't remember what it's called, but Canon does have a device that attaches to their lenses that pretty much is a zoom motor, so that you can use your telephoto lenses a lot easier and get smoother zoom ins. I'll link that down below. And maybe I'll show it off at the end as well so you guys can look it up yourselves. But Canon does have devices that attach to the bottom of your lenses, guys, if you're on Canon. As for a Canon lens that has a zoom motor built into it, unfortunately I don't know if they have one, but if you're going with Sony and you have a Sony, I highly recommend you get the 18-105. You won't be disappointed. Your clips are gonna come out super smooth, and it's gonna be like a really cool time. You're gonna have a fun time with that lens, I promise you guys. So you guys stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.